Yo, 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 yo. What is up? It's your boy Mukamon Sama. You know what I'm saying? And we're here today to draw some more psychic, homie. We are live. We are live. Got some music in the background. Got the vibes right. Making sure that this is the premium drawing experience. Yeah, so like we did yesterday, we worked on this new character who is a Hakeem-like character, and this is new for me as well because I'm gonna got my camera on as well, so we're gonna kind of be doing that. I know you can't really see, you know what I'm saying? But that's something I had to work on, maybe with the focus or something like that. But trying something new. Yeah. So this is a Hakeem-like character. He's gonna be an important character. Just don't have somewhat of a backstory for him, and a little bit of ideas for what he could use. Maybe use his fire powers. I don't know. Maybe she can use a whole bunch of different powers. I don't know. But I know I was thinking about him and Devontae, or him and Hakeem fighting. So that kind of gave me some ideas for some type of story. But yeah, other than that, we are a go. We are a go. And we're gonna try to get a better front view of him. 1 second, bro. 1 second. Put this in real quick. Alright. We're all grouped up now. Alex here. Alright. Now y'all know what I'm actually doing. I got the mic like right here. This little tiny desk. Oh, great clue.
approach this man? What should I tell this guy? I give a call and try. Something to tell you, got something to say. Something to tell you. Something to tell you, got something to say. Something to tell you.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Something. It's a little something. What up, what up, what up, Warren? What up? It's a little something. I got the little cam. Yeah. Got it. I just couldn't. It's just like, I wish you could see the same thing that you see on screen. It's all like too bright. Probably gotta edit that or do something. Yeah, we are 10 days in. 10 days in, let's get it. We're going all the way. Working more on this portrait. I think I might want to add, like, honestly, I was working on it last night, at least this part. And now I was working on the whole collage where we're trying to pretty much cultivate something, you know what I'm saying? Make it all an arrangement or whatever. I was like, it's not like, there's enough room, but I'm like, I don't know what the resolution is gonna be like. So, this character I'm drawing, this is, I just so, I drew Devontae with the braids essentially. Now it's a different character. This is essentially Hakeem with like a fro, so it's like, you know, that other character with the braids was a Devontae like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like Devontae, but I don't really have a name for him or story. This character's like the same way, where I was like, alright, well, what does Hakeem look like with an afro? And this is kind of what I got, kind of changing some things around to kind of make him unique on his own. And yeah, I kind of wanted to do my own little take at a fro or whatever, kind of make it more spiky, in layers and stuff, kind of like a flower. But yeah, that was that. That was pretty much that. I was like, you know, let me draw him with a fro. There's other characters like that too, but he has somewhat of a story. You know what I'm saying? He has somewhat of a story already. It's like, the people his people, pretty much wherever he comes from, his family, whatever, they all have like a similar like physical feature that only their clan kind of has. So yeah, it's either, it might be like I give him a third eye or something, or maybe like I give him, like, I don't know, it might be the fro, I don't know yet. So yeah, that's this guy. So yeah, it's pretty much just Hakeem with the front. Oh, let me see what give my take on that. So, I drew him before, but this is like, you know, me showing it now. And I was working on it a bit last night as well, so. trying to make it towards his eyebrows. Skinny. I try to draw like thick ass eyebrows. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh man, I really need to figure out what I'm gonna do with this one. Alright.
unvergessene Träume zu beanspruchen. Zu spät weisen der Dunkelheit, ich warte darauf. Dazu zu gehören, haben die gleiche alte Geschichte gehört, zu lange hören sie.
What is she? Yeah, I gotta have the eyelashes. I like, honestly, that's like my favorite part of the eyes. It's like the eyelashes. I don't even care about, you know what I'm saying, the inside. You know what I'm saying? It's really just like the eyebrows and the eyes. Yeah, especially like right here. Yeah, that's the funny part. God damn it. Did that like when I was in my old where I used to shave the neck. Okay. Not bad. Whew. Not bad. I don't know. I just know, like, when I was drawing this, I was just like, maybe, yeah, fire powers, because his hair looks like it's on fire. Alright. 30 minutes straight. I'm not gonna lie, not really feeling this mix. But it is what it is. And let me know, has it been lagging or if anything? You know, I get the power grid out here is kind of trash. I'm expecting the internet to be like that as well. I think so. So we gotta switch the sound. We're just gonna go back to the original breakboard. Cause that one's just cooler. Sadu. So, you know, life goes on. We're back at it again. You know what I'm saying? Just adding some new, adding some new tricks, tips, tricks, and shit with the video cam. Hi everybody, this is how I look. This is the creator, Psychic Homie. And you can only see this on episode 10, on day 10. So make sure you check that out on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for your boy. Nah, but life goes on. This is it. This is my life. And I like it. You know? Shit is dope. Shit is dope as fuck. So I'm just like, man. Trying to think of how these characters are going to relate to each other. You gotta have some type of like ancient rivalry that stems back maybe in their past lives or some shit like that. Who knows? Yeah. I got other characters in the works as well, especially ones that look similar to that. So if you like that design, just know that you will see that a lot. I don't like this yapping time. I ain't got nothing to yap about. I just gotta have breaks, man. Like, I can't go all day. I had to. R.I.P. to my car thing. You know what? Yeah, RIP to my Bluetooth fucking thing that I hooked up to my phone in my car. It's the only way I knew how to listen to music. I always found a roundabout way to get what I needed to get done, and I implore anybody to do that. Find whatever you're dealing with, whatever you got, use whatever you can to get whatever outcome you want. And, you know, don't be mad if it's not the elite way or the expensive way. Get it how you live it. It is what it is. Deal with the equipment that you were born with and make the best out of it. Yeah, this breakcore is way better. Figure it out. Shit. I'm gonna figure out how to get another one. And I need headphones. Like, God. I need headphones. Like, I need new headphones like these, and I need new headphones for my iPod or iPhone. Still got the 10, believe it or not. The X, I got the X still. Yep. Like, I got the X for real. Like, Then had that, never upgraded. They tried me. Yeah. And it's crazy, I'm gonna upgrade my iPad. But yeah, we gonna still keep her. Stay like that. Ooh. This is like, I was like, how the hell do I figure out how to give him like cool eyebrows? That's pretty cool. Now I gotta give the other one. Yeah, my one. These are cool too. You know, just know that, like, I know that those are cool eyebrows too.
知らなかったの。
違うのはカラーリングだけじゃないわ。所詮0号機と初号機は開発過程のプロトタイプ、テストフェーズ。訓練なしのあなたなんかにいきなりシンクロするのがそのいい証拠よ。これこそ実戦用に作られた世界初の本物のエヴァンゲリオンなのよ。テストタイプね。
That whole last part is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm trying to figure out what anime that's from. Shit, hey. I'll tell you this. The way I learned, I just watched. I just saw what I liked, and I drew it, and I incorporated that into what I'm doing. But honestly, I could teach you a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Mainly shapes, but then like I'll say this one thing and this what like I think I talk about production all the time, but like what I mean by production is it's like how fast you draw, how fast you create the thing that you're making. So if you know little tips and tricks, like I talk about, like, oh, all my characters look the same, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, I'm gonna draw them the same, but that's because I'm like, I like how I draw my eyes. I like how, you know what I'm saying, I keep it simple to like a math and a science. All characters with these eyes need to be drawn this way, or like their accents can be messed around in this way. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by accents is like, sharp points at the end of the eyes and the eyelid and all that other stuff. Like the way I design it is just like, all right, if it's a Hakeem character, it's gonna be pointy. You know what I'm saying? If it's a Devontae character, it's gonna be pointy, but it's just like gonna be like 2 maybe. Like and like with this character, I might add in like, you know what I'm saying, 1, like right there. Keep a little bit more feminine. Might do something like that. Just add a little more. Just to kind of give them that little, just give it a difference. I don't want them to be tired. So, it gives room just to mess around with stuff like that, add extra detail. But yeah, it's really all about finding shortcuts that make your character look cool. It's like, alright, you start with a box to target it first. Is this character more circular? You know what I'm saying? Does this character require more shading? For which reasons why? And then doing all that with all your characters, and then I'm still working on it, and trying to like, make sure they all match each other when it comes to the shading and all that other stuff. That's why I try to sketch the same in like most of my pieces. So, if that made sense, then you should, like, the best way to apply that would be like, alright, here's my style, where it's at now. These are the things that I feel like make my style look the coolest. How do I shortcut that and make it to where, your dexterity and your muscle movement with your hand goes with it. And one thing that helps is I always used to draw basic shapes inside each other. I draw like a whole bunch, you know what I'm saying? And then I would just keep on drawing until I understood like perspective of the shapes and all that. That helps a lot as well, especially in relation to each other. Circles. In relation to how much depth does one side of the box have. That helped me realize there's more than one shape plus the white. I'm over here just talking nonsense, but yeah, pretty much that's really the point of my style, is like, I always want to make things cool, and I always think that pointy things are cool. If that makes sense, I'm like, I always think that pointy things and curved things are cool. So when I draw my locks, You know what I'm saying? It's still like I'm still kind of drawing a point. It's just coming to a point with the two. It's like all related to something pointy and sleek. You know what I'm saying? And I try to do that to the eyes and all that other stuff too. But simplifying it so I'm not really drawing too many crazy irises. But at least like not really trying, you know? Like this one. The fact that I have like lighter shading right here. And like it kind of makes it makes something, you know? It really does make something. You can kind of see it. Kind of pops out. I'm definitely, there's more that I could learn myself in perfecting in, I think, the aspect of like finishing. I think I can work faster somehow. I'm all drawn on too. Okay, bad. Yeah. It's just tips and tricks. When you figure them out, you're just like, oh shit. Like whenever someone makes a video and they'll be like, alright, having trouble drawing closed eyes, all you gotta do is draw like this shape or something like that. And that means their eyes are closed. You know what I'm saying? Or one, and it also looks like a mouth. Like, and another one was like the nose. Like someone was just like, oh, trying to change the shape of his nose. Like, do this. And I was just like, oh, okay. I'm gonna start doing that now. That's how I just seen a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. And I did that, or I literally would just find something I liked and trace it. Oh, we made it. We made it to an hour. Nice. I think that I deserve to, you know, me and Zaza got to talk. Me and Zaza got to talk. Gotta talk. Right. Yeah. I can't stress enough how much I love to draw pointy things. If I go back, right, I wish I could find like little pictures from high school of me scribbling on my desk, and I was just like, that's why I always try to draw my shading like that too. Like I try to always make these shapes that are kind of sharp. But sometimes it's just, I don't know, I need to figure out how it makes sense on the image, you know, on the piece, like, or on the body. So it's just like, alright, well what if the sun is hitting this right here? Like, how is that shape of the shading gonna really look if you want to make it all point? If you think about Soul Eater, a lot of it's like edgy, you know what I'm saying? It's like edgy stuff. Like mine's not to the extreme, but like it's, I got a character whose hair is just one big spike, spiky fro. Look, it's hard to draw. Exactly. Also, bending and spikiness is edgy, I guess. Because I'm like, when I think of Soul Eater, I think of edgy. Edgy. You know what I'm saying? And you could be edgy with curves too. You know, so it's like curves and edges are like are how you make something cool. If you want to make something fluffy and round, you can make that cool too, but you're gonna have to incorporate some curves and a little bit of edges. It's like I can have a character like Hakim, you know what I'm saying, be in my anime because like his face is like very distinct. You know what I'm saying? Like he has eyes similar to this that are pointy and shows his effeminate side, but then like his whole head is round. You know what I'm saying? And then the basis of him is round. His eyes are round. You know? And then you can have like cool moves, clothes that are like that. But other mangaka have found ways to kind of like, well, I did too. I made a character in which like I made like this part more round. It was like rounded off right there. Did the same thing right here. And like even here I made it like curved, you know, kind of curved and it's spiky. Yeah, edgy and wacky, so it's just like you gotta, for me, my inspirations are Akira, so it's like I try to get detailed, but then like leave it also as simple as I can. So it's like this reminds me of like something that would be in Akira, like, you know what I'm saying? At least to me, this reminds me of like, you know, the angle and the view, you know what I'm saying? And the simplicity of the eyes, but then like the detail on the hair. That all kind of reminds me of what an Akira would give. You know what I'm saying? Or other detailed manga like that. That's what I'm trying to like, you know, find a balance between like, alright, I want the coolness, you know what I'm saying, the stoicness of a character, but I want the perspective and like the simplicity. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's finding that balance of what you're trying to give. And I haven't even really I mean, I have, honestly. I remember I did like a little, not a comic, but it was like a little slideshow on freaking Instagram where it had like same characters like in different poses and kind of like a continuous story or whatever. But yeah, I was messing around with like them in their cartoon forms or whatever, like when they like look a little more cartoony. So that's something I gotta figure out too. Like how do I draw them when they're goofing around in their unserious face, the humor and all that. So yeah, I gotta mess around with that. 'Cause they can't just look cool all the time, you know? So yeah, practicing expressions is, I think, one thing that I need to do. Most of my characters, they look serious all the time. Yeah, edgy, wacky. Yeah, so just messing around and doing different stuff it's fun. That's why, like, you know, immediately I was like, all right, you know, I did a Devontae, you know, character. Like, I gotta do a Hakeem one, like, just cause. Yeah. Yeah. Still hitting the za right now. And by za, I mean, like, you know, La La. I'm in La La Land. So that's pretty much. Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Well, I mean, like, I might go. It's the hair. I'm not gonna lie. It's the hair that's just like the hair is like man, you got to do that part. So I'm like I like hour 15. That's like 5 minutes. I'll attempt to mess around with the hair and kind of give it more detail. But yeah, I like the fact that I added the extra little eye vein. You can clean it up right here, to be honest. It could be sharper. But yeah, I'm okay with that. It's just like, yeah, this doesn't even feel like it. Just like Zenkai, you know what I'm saying? Zenkai got the best pack, you know what I'm saying? Smoking on that good pack. Yeah. I need to come up with a smoking character, but I'm like, it has to make sense in some way, shape, or form. Like, I would like, there was like scenes that I thought of that I was like could be funny if like, you know, Devontae. I'm like, Devontae for sure gonna smoke. I don't think Hakeem's gonna smoke. Tara, she might join in every once in a while. I think Milzo, it would be fucked up if Milzo did. So I'm just like, I kind of want to make it to it's like, yeah, he used to smoke, he's clean. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's talks about it, but I don't have a signified character who's always smoking, which I probably gotta add in some way. And you know, recently, yeah, I've been okay thinking like, hey, my full crew of characters that are gonna be the main characters is gonna be 9. Like 9 is a good number for me. You know what I'm saying? So if I can think of one more extra character that's like on that significance, I got a lot of characters who smoke in that story. Okay, yeah, see, that has something to do with his powers too, so that's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I just want it like whenever I make that, it just has to fit and make sense to that character. But yeah, it's low key unique as fuck, but it's so simple. Alright, shit, can't wait to, you know what I'm saying? See that shit. I don't think he was in volume 1, was he? I don't think so. Gotta see it. Okay, yeah, he makes an appearance in volume 2, chapter 4. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I gotta think of more characters. How I see it, it's gonna be like group versus group. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a big group of characters that like represent a certain theme versus like what my characters would do in that theme. So yeah. Right now I gotta figure out who's gonna. That's like, matter of fact. I mean, he can be considered a villain. This character could be considered. He's more so like, you know, I see him more as like a hurdle to get over. He can be a heel turn baby face like most shonen characters are. That's at least what I'm thinking from right now. But like, I need to draw like the actual villains of the series. Like, I haven't really drawn. Like, I remember I started messing around with monsters, and I haven't even really tapped into that. Like, you know, so there's more I could do to tap into that and make scary ghosts, supernatural monsters, vampires, stuff like that. Like 100%. I remember I messed around with like Cthulhu. I drew one like it was a Cthulhu. Ooh, man, let me kind of go in on the villains real quick. So, just Cthulhu, he is like, so what? I don't even know how to explain it. So it's like, at least how I see it right now, it's still in the works. Still could change it up a little bit, but for the most part, the way it goes is that Hakim is taught. He said, "I'm just now starting to draw some antagonist type characters now." That's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, it's on the same wavelength. Like, I just been feeling like, all right, I got my main characters kind of mastered. Let me start drawing the villains. I already drew one of the villains, matter of fact. Two of them, matter of fact. I drew De Niro like a long time ago, but he looks literally exactly like Devante, but then like his hair is different. I drew that a while. It's on my Instagram. And then I drew Cthulhu. So Cthulhu and De Niro, both of those characters are like really, really deep within the lore. So if you're not understanding what I'm saying, if you know the legend of Cthulhu or whatever, like the Lovecraftian deity or whatever, I pretty much took that and like, combined it with like juju. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's African mysticism, witchcraft, if you want to call it that. But I combined those two aspects, and so essentially this demon Cthulhu goes around cursing like specific individuals, and that's that is how Hakim got his powers. So it's like he has a super tie to that, and also Terra does as well. So it's like both of them are affected by the demon of Cthulhu, and he takes many forms and he does many things. Like, there's multiple, chosen ones of Cthulhu, and so it's like he's affecting that specific neighborhood at that time. So I'm like, yeah. And De Niro, I don't want to give too much about that. I already kind of did. He looks exactly like Devante, but his hair has money in it. So it's like, yeah. I can say this. His power revolves around currency. And it's like, yeah, his power revolves around currency and making money. So, yeah. I don't want to give too much away. Only when I'm like maybe drawing these characters, but I'm like, that's at least the way I'm envisioning it. You wouldn't even really see these characters until volume 1 is over and leaves off on like a big, cliffhanger. Yeah, that's what I was like. I remember when I drew him, I was like, it's like he has dollar. It's not like money, but like he has dollar sign. Like, his wicks are dollar signs. So it's like, if you remember how Devante looks, it's like, imagine his wicks turning into dollar signs or something like that, but still kind of being in that tubular shape. I don't know how to explain it, but I know I drew that shit a long time ago. It should be on my Instagram somewhere. I'm probably gonna end up redrawing it, but I'm like, I kind of would. I'm probably gonna end up making De Niro a little bit more different and unique, in that way. But still kind of looking like Devante, at least how he does now. So I gotta redo that. But yeah, those are the two villains that I know for sure like are gonna be in the series. I drew Cthulhu with there's another one. I drew him with what's his name? D'Angelo. And De Niro and D'Angelo and Devontae, they all have something to do with each other, 100%. D'Angelo is like Devontae and D'Angelo used to go around the neighborhood doing like real fucked up things. Like they got like notoriety within the streets, doing like, you know, scamming, yamming, doing all types of bullshit and guns and violence and degenerate shit. So yeah, D'Angelo and Devontae are like twins pretty much, but he has a different haircut and like, you know, his shit's tough too. I drew him as well, but like his shit is like, he has a high top fade and it's like very circular, but then like it has like a chip in it because like the top of his fade is like a dime, like if that makes sense. Like it's like if he wanted to, he can take off like a part of his high top fade, but it's usually like always like to a tilt. I wish I could just, you know, show you. I don't want to just stop the stream, to be honest. It's like gonna start lagging, but yeah, it's all on my Instagram. So I'm just like, if you guys want to see that shit, like it's all on there with little explanations. So make sure you guys check it out. I know it's like pretty much most of my social media. If you don't have Instagram, got it on Blue Sky. I don't think I got it on TikTok, but I'll redraw those characters anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah. So when it comes to hair, I've always kind of messed around with things. It's usually the hair has to involve like not a tool, but like the hair usually involves something like going to be like an item essentially. Like, all right, I based this one off of flour. Devontae's, I based that off of tubes. Tara, I do the same thing. Rohan, I do the same thing with the tubes. And then D'Angelo, I do the same thing, but like it's like a dime. Like it's always based off something. De Niro's hair is based off the money sign. So yeah, and they all have significant meanings with their story and with their powers. You know, if you look at D'Angelo, you notice how I said dime, because you know what, most likely he'll be able to flip on a dime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so crazy. It's so crazy because it's like I'm putting double entendres, quadruple entendres on the characters and shit. Like I'm like really cooking. So yeah, I gotta figure out how to get all this shit. Not volume 1, but like just how it all comes, because I got like stories and, you know, scenes and stuff. I'm like, I gotta have like everything else paneling down to like a T to get through volume 1, so I can later on now tell the rest of the story. So yeah, I'm excited as fuck, honestly. Yeah. All right, I said I was going to attempt to start with the name. I'm doing all this and I'm just gonna like fucking like fucking do this like eventually. But it's so annoying. I wish I can just like make it all back. And I can't even have that depth or that range. Okay. At least start it off. And then wait. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one off. I'm gonna do this one off screen. At least the hair. And then why is this shit fucking up? And then I'm going to. And then I'm going to, what am I going to do? And then tomorrow, we did everybody, right? Oh yeah, tomorrow we can start Rohan. That's right. We can start doing that. So they can get their own collage. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. On Minecraft. You know, I can mess around with the hand. Mess around with the hand. Alright, Mike, get out of my face. I do not like drawing it. Said, you ever thought about doing character design sheets? I feel like it would be good at such different animation shit, yeah. Yeah, I probably should do that. Do character for real. I probably should do that. Do some ever thought of character design sheets? Yeah. We'll just yeah. Front side, all that. I gotta just master that perspective. I think my side one is the only one that I'm like still working on. But yeah, I definitely should do that shit. This shit pretty much so just some more character design sheets or character designs on here. Chilling on the side. That's kind of like what this collage is gonna be. If that makes sense. It's pretty much just some displaying all types of things. Yes, sir. That's the goal. That's the goal. Still trying to figure that out. That's good for the hand for now.
行くよ。
Alrighty. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Like, the goal is to have studio animation quality, you know what I'm saying? To make sure that this is a premium viewing experience, whether it be the manga or the anime. So shit. You know? A lot of hard-working man hours. You know, we out here, man, putting in that work. You know, if you want to be like me and Arvon, you gotta put in them hours. If you want to be considered a pro, gotta put in them hours, 1,000 hours. You know, it looked like, man, I'm starting to really start to see shit, bro. I'm like, now it looks like he's in the light. The other person is in the dark. I gotta get better at that, though. I gotta get way better. I don't know what that did, but it just made it look like there's two different light sources. Oh shit! I started fucking dancing in mid-sentence. I thought you know this was a banger. Yeah. It's just gotta keep experimenting, then you just get like happy accidents. For real. It's yapping time. It's yap. Yapping time. That's how I really feel. It's napping time. I've been getting okay sleep. When I was in college and taking art classes, we had to do light and stuff. That shit was hard, especially with light stuff. It's still light drawings, little shadows and light. But hey, I passed the class point. See? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit's hard. Because you gotta make sure, like, not each strand, but like, say, like, pertaining to the hair, it's like, you gotta make sense of, like, how would the light be hitting the hair and reflect from the shadow of the next layer of hair. Like I just be getting lucky. And sometimes people just don't notice. And a lot of the times you would be surprised by how much people don't notice the mistakes that you make. So that's why I kind of like give myself some leeway. We did it. So I've 10 days, and if I can do 2 hours for the next week, then that's the norm. If I can do 2 hours, then I'm like, hey, we might try to. I'll say this: we might not put a time limit on how long we can go. Especially if I get a new chair, get a new setup in the meantime. We'll see. We'll see. Cause I'm hitting it like pretty easily. So yeah. Hopefully everything's been good, like the quality and the stream quality and my mic and the music or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna try to make sure we're improving on everything. This might not be the everyday usual thing because I don't really like being on camera too much. But you know, yeah. So for the most part, it's just. We got it, man. We're doing it every day. 10 days in. You know what I'm saying? 25 more weeks left. 2 hours, an hour and 44 minutes. Got 20 minutes till we hit that 2 benchmark, but I'm ready to, ready to say that's what it is. Yeah. Pretty much the woes. My current woes is like I feel like I've been posting like every day for the last 10 days and I lost followers. Yeah, I'm getting like interactions, but I'm just like sometimes I feel like people just don't like people are used to you not posting. That's like I think the problem with being inconsistent. I think I didn't build an audience based off of like consistency. I built an audience based off of just like, inconsistently posting. So it's just like they're probably used to me not posting that much. And those people who left, it is what it is. But I gotta get people used to what I'm doing now. So that's even more encouragement to keep going because if this is what they expect from me, then that's even better. Then I'll turn around. I'll turn around from losing to gaining. And that's what, I guess how I'm coping with it, but yeah, I like the consistency. I wanna be with you. Hey, get more people to see and interact with. Yeah, I think that's just really what it is. It's just like my follower count is just changing from people who were used to that old shit. Now they're getting this new shit, and it's just trading off. And you know what I'm saying? It's like man, that Marvel vs. Capcom theme that I want to take you for a ride. This is like a fighting game. You know what I'm saying? A loading screen or something like that. Speaking of fighting games, definitely want to make one. And that might be happening, fairly soon. If I can talk to the right people. But yeah, fighting games would be fucking dope. It's just, I had to speed up my color palettes and all this stuff. Like everything about color would have to be in that. So, I mean, I could, if it's up to me, I'd make it just black and white. But, color would be dope too. So I have to really get down with the color scheme I'm gonna have for these characters. Specifically Devontae. That's a character that I'm just like, man, I already drew him in color once before, but then like thinking back on it, I don't like it. But shit, I said I want to make it Radiant Lotus 2D Fighter just like Dragon Ball FighterZ and Street Fighter Tactics. Yeah. Shit, that's pretty, yeah. Like, if I could make a fighting game, it would be like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Dragon Ball FighterZ. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter's pretty dope. The newest Street Fighter is pretty dope. If I can make a game like that, I would make it. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the old Street Fighter. Street Fighter. If you're Street Fighter 5 or just 3, 3 is like everybody's hands down feels like that's the best one. But the older one would be pretty dope too. You know, from the first one. There's nothing wrong with having it like pretty basic. But I'm like all about the combos, man. I like. You gotta have like long combos and shit like that to get me like interested or whatever. But I was also thinking of a game like this would be crazy. He said, "Yeah, I like the pixel type of art. Plus, it feels good too." Yeah, pixel art is pretty dope too. Yeah. I wanted to make a 3D fighter. Yeah, the combos that connect and shit. Yeah. I wanted to make a 3D fighter that like played like Tekken, but then also played like Tekken Tag, but you had like 3 people. You know what I'm saying? It was like 3 people, like Marvel vs. Capcom. You can call out assist and all that other stuff, but like it was a 3D fighter. You can move around like Tekken, like and do air combos too. Though, like I don't want it to be some basic ass. Like I want the combos to be long. Yeah, just like DNF. DNF Duels is fire too, especially their like Arc System Works animation is like god tier. Like when it comes to their sprites and then their fucking just overall like models. It's just especially in fighters. Like that was like the best anime fighter in my opinion. Like based off of like an actual anime. And I'm like, if every anime fighter did that, I'd be like, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, that shit sounds dope as fuck. Tekken Tag Tourney is the best Tekken. That's what I'm saying. Like, you need to bring Tekken Tag back. Like, that shit, man. So when it comes to shit like that, man, those are all things I definitely want to get invested in. I definitely want to make a card game as well. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm like, alright, added with the series that I want to make after the initial one shot and serialization, like, of course. So down the line for sure. Let me give I got a little bit too much dip on my chip, but need to need to get the volume 1 first. Yeah, man. I appreciate all the likes and shares, man. I appreciate you sharing my shit. I just know that I'm always gonna return the same energy, bro. How you doing? You got hella dreams and goals. For real. You know what I'm saying? Hella dreams. And just gonna make them into a reality. You know? That's hell yeah. Gotta speak that shit into existence. You know? That's why you gotta keep people around that encourage you guys. Like, it's half of the battle is community. Find a community that allows you to be yourself, you know what I'm saying, that accepts you and encourages you. Don't be around people that tolerate you. You're around people that speak life into you, you know? And then don't be afraid to like accept that and step into that fully, like, you know? I know for a fact the one thing I struggle with is when people tell me my shit is dope, I'm just like, yeah, but it could be better. Nah, man, that shit is dope as fuck, and I know it. Like at this point, you know. So it's like really step into that. If you feel confident about your shit, be around people that don't simmer you down. You know what I'm saying? Or don't just like quietly like say you want to be around people that clap when you walk in the room. You know what I'm saying? And you're clapping for them too. That's the type of shit that I'm on. Yeah. But I think that's a good place to stop. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vaughn for stopping by. Make sure y'all check out Radiant Lotus Volume 1. You know what I'm saying? It's on manga. Hold on, let me not mess this up. Let me not mess this up. My bad. If it's lagging right now, it's because I got a whole bunch of freaking things up right now.
AI
Sorry.
never sleeps, and this
Alright. So, dumbass commercial. So, you know what I'm saying? It's on Manga Plus Creators. Yep, so I was right. Global Comics, Webcomic Studio. No, I don't think it's on there yet. That's the one I told you about. But yeah, my manga, I'm gonna try to get my manga on all these as well. So shout out to these sites for hosting everybody's stuff as well. But yeah, fuck AR. I don't know why I got a commercial for that. That was annoying. Anyways, yeah, that's a good place to close. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody who showed up. Shout out to everybody who didn't. If you're on YouTube watching this, I appreciate you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you're seeing this, this is a clip on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share. Make sure you follow. Drop a comment. Interact. Come on, y'all. Especially y'all on Instagram. Y'all's fucking up, man. Like, Instagram used to be the shit. We need to bring that back. You know, it's a community. Yeah. Anything else? No, that's pretty much it. We're gonna be drawing newer characters tomorrow. Just know that I am working on this on the side. I'm working on the collage on the side. I'll get that. I'm gonna try to get that after Monday, or at least before the next collage is supposed to come out. So, yeah. And we're gonna do these for a couple, practice on doing character sheets, you know what I'm saying? And get a couple of those out, maybe even 3 of them if I can, possibly. So that's kind of the goal. Maybe in 3 months I can get that done. That would be kind of cool. And we can maybe work on some paneling after that. But yeah, make sure y'all fuck with us. Fuck with your boy Mukamura-sama. It's been real. Make sure y'all check out Psychic Homie on all platforms. Yeah. But damn sound. Alright,